So guys, today we have a follow-up of this very brave patient here. He's a young lad and he came to Dr. Arif Hussain 2 months ago and he underwent a mini tuck, which is a tummy tuck but not an extensive one. So while Dr. Hussain is in Toronto, we routinely get these patients for follow-ups, and we've got a team of trained professionals to cater the needs of these patients. We make sure that they are on their way to a swift recovery and address any sorts of issues that they come across. So let's hear it. Let's hear his journey from himself.
I'm feeling quite good. It's very pleasing, to be fair. The surgery actually went really well. I underwent the surgery under local anesthesia, and I think it was comfortable. The doctor was really professional, and I think I'm certainly going to come back to him in the future if anything I need him for.
So was Dr. Arif there for you after the procedure, like for his guidance and everything?
Yes, I was in contact with him on WhatsApp, and his assistant was also in contact with me, so I never really had any complaints in this area.
Could you please show us your results?
Yes, certainly, I can do that for you.
So this is his 2-month follow-up. Could you please turn around a little bit? So you can see that the scar is pretty minimal at this point. The scar on the right side, which is longitudinal, is from his previous surgery for his appendix and not from the current one. The other side, please. Okay, could you please pinch the skin so that we can see the difference before the surgery and after it? You can see that a lot of the excess skin has been removed, and this has caused tightening of this area, right? And this is the results of the gynecomastia, the little gynecomastia procedure that Dr. Hussain performed. There's a massive difference in the gynecomastia as well, right? So Dr. Arif Hussain performed this mini tuck under local anesthesia. Dr. Arif has mastered the art of performing his operations under local anesthesia, where the patient is extremely comfortable. They're in converse, and he makes them feel at home, right at home. So could you let us know how was your experience with the local anesthesia that Dr. Arif gave you? Was there any sort of pain?
The local anesthesia that I was administered by the doctor I just did not feel anything, and it was like the whole surgery just went by like a breeze, and I was as comfortable as I would be in a chair and having a sip of coffee.
Could you let us know about your weight loss experience, and why were you seeking this surgery in the first place, and why Dr. Arif Hussain?
Yeah, I was somebody who was had issues with weight loss. I was very obese when I was young, and I went through a huge transformation, and as a result I had a lot of excess skin which I needed to get removed. I considered surgery. I've been considering surgery for like 5 to 6 years now, and I could just not get any doctor who was credible enough for this. Finally I stumbled upon Dr. Arif Hussain's page on Instagram, and that is where I met him. I talked to him, and as a result we agreed on having surgery done, and here I am in front of you today, and alhamdulillah it's gone successfully. And I think Dr. Arif is a fantastic guy. He's a very down-to-earth and a chilled out individual, doesn't take himself too seriously, which I think really adds to his humility as a person, because he's a fantastic doctor. He's a fantastic, with his craft. The humility really, adds to his personality. And I think anybody who would be, seeking him will be pleasantly surprised that he's a wonderful person.
Okay. So would you recommend Dr. Arif to other people?
Yes, Dr. Arif is a very professional doctor, and I would certainly recommend him to everybody else. Certainly for gynecomastia and for tummy tucks. I think he has a high level of expertise that he enacts, and I think you should certainly see him for your issues.